Hey everyone, I just wanted to make a video, just talking about how, how and when the whole clairvoyant thing started. Um, Sorry the quality is kind of bad because I'm using my tablet and I'm sitting in my dad's car and it's rainy. Not like really bad, but you know, it's rainy. You can see a few drops. I would use my phone, but it doesn't have a lot of space. So my tablet is the best bet. So anyway, where I want to start, truthfully, I don't know where to start. So I know usually on this channel I go to cemeteries and stuff like that, but I figured maybe I'd do a video talking about when I found out I was clairvoyant and when everything started. I was gonna put this up on Instagram, but considering you can only do a minute, that would take a lot of videos. So I figured I'd do it on here. So I'd say starting around 10 years old. Um, I started. I don't know really how to explain it. At 10 years old, I started. Well, I didn't start, but I mean, when I was younger, I had imaginary friends, and as I got older, I seemed to have more intellectual imaginary friends, if that makes sense. They'd have names, they'd have a background, stuff like that. And at first, my imaginary friends didn't really have names. I just had imaginary friends. But once I got older, they had more of a background and they had names and everything like that. Um, and at first I thought, well, maybe I'm just imagining things. Then when I was 12, I had a real paranormal experience. I actually saw an apparition. It was more like a blue evanescent figure. And it was a distance because I lived on a farm at this time, so it was across a field. So I was thinking, oh, it's just, a light or my imagination or something. But it's a figure. It was all blue, but it had features. You could see its eyes, its everything, the clothes, everything on it. And so, I started from 12 on. I started seeing spirits more, and at that time I couldn't really communicate with them. I couldn't talk to them or anything at that time. I was more like visualizing them and seeing them. And once I got older, I started actually having dreams of spirits and actually communicating with them and all that. And so probably the last, I mean, from 12 to about, I want to say 21, 22. Next month I'll be 27. Believe it or not, it's crazy. But from about 12 to 22, maybe 2023. I basically would just hear things, and every once in a while see like lights or orbs or something, and it never really dawned on me, really. um as a kid, I thought I was just imagining things. I mean, you're a kid, kids have a crazy imagination. But um as I got older, I had more dreams and more visions of spirits. um I so moving on to, I was about 25, 26. Well, I'm 26 now, but beginning, like, after I turned 26. I was 25 when it started, but um, it wasn't as much, I guess. So, about a year ago, um, I started having dreams again and visions, and it wasn't as crazy as it is now. Um, I I'd have dreams, but I didn't really pay any attention to them. I I'm trying to think of the right words to say. I'm bad at thinking about how to say stuff. Um, I don't really know how to explain it without sounding crazy to some people, because I know there's a lot of people out there that don't believe in paranormal or don't believe in psychics or anything like that. And I actually was into the paranormal at 12 years old. So I was open to it. And so that's why I was thinking I started seeing spirits at 12, because I was so open to the paranormal. So at about a year ago, me and my husband were living at my brother's. And, well, over a year ago, actually. It's more like 2 years. But about a year and a half to 2 years ago, I started dreaming and having visions and connecting with the spirits in his house. And nobody other than my husband and a few other people that were living there, they believed me and my husband that there were spirits there, but some people didn't. It's that kind of thing where it's like they believe it, but then they're like questioning it, because they either don't believe in the paranormal or they just don't want to believe that there's something there. So about a year and a half, 2 years ago, I started having the dreams and visions, and the past, I want to say 2 weeks, about 2 weeks, I've been trying to be more open to not just the paranormal, but my abilities, I've been trying to, like, basically, what's the word? I mean, I wanted to be more open to it, and I wanted to see exactly how to do it to where I could actually communicate better with them and actually feel like I'm talking to somebody, And back then it was kind of hard to communicate. And then now, since I'm more open to it and I'm actually studied up on it more, I can actually communicate with them. And let me tell you, it's crazy. And at first, it really, really, really creeps me out. Like, I wasn't really scared to where it made me not want to do anything paranormal or be interested in paranormal. It kind of just creeped me out, like, I can talk to spirits. It's not something you usually want to openly talk about, but sometimes it's good to just tell your story, you know, because there's people out there like you, and some are like you used to be. They don't really want to open up about it, because there's people out there that don't believe in it and think that people like us are crazy, like we're delusional. And that's how I felt for the longest. And so the past couple weeks, I've been trying to open my third eye up more and just be more cautious and open to it. And I, to this day, I still have contact with the three spirits that were at my brother's. And they have told me, you know, they're not at my brother's anymore, like, a lot. They say they go over there every once in a while, because I guess they were there for so long, they're so used to that. But they don't stay there anymore. And when I say it out loud, it makes me, part of me is like, I sound crazy. But then I'm like, I'm not the only one that can talk to spirits, so it's like, I don't feel as crazy. But if you tell it to somebody that doesn't believe in paranormal, or doesn't believe in psychics, or think we're fake, then they're gonna say the same thing. You're crazy. And when I say it out loud, I kind of sound crazy, but in a way I know I'm not. And I know a lot of people that don't believe me, and believe it or not, they're people I know very well. They say I'm fake. They say I'm copying somebody because somebody else is supposedly an empath. And I don't know how I could copy them when I was a clairvoyant, but way before I even met them. I met these people 6 years ago when I got with my husband, and I started being clairvoyant 16 years ago. So therefore, I'm not copying anybody, and it gets old, and I want so bad to just say something, but I don't like drama, so I just ignore it and live my life. And that's the best thing to do, is when there's drama and people are calling you fake, or they say you're copying somebody or something, just ignore it. You know, life's too short to be dealing with that crap. So, I mean, I'm not going to put names out there. I'm smarter and better than that. But they're, somebody my husband knows, let's just say. So, I know there is people out there that say either I'm fake, or people that can communicate with spirits are fake. And it's not something you can just, I mean, there's people out there that are fake who pretend to be psychic and stuff just to make money. But there are people out there like me that are true and real clairvoyant people. And a lot of people don't understand that. And it does get old. And I actually never opened up about it until a couple years ago, actually. I told my husband, and of course he's into paranormal. He believes all that psychic stuff, so he knew I wasn't faking, and he was the first one I told. And not a lot of people know. Well, now they do, but before I said anything, nobody really knew. And the thing is the past, it's just so strange because ever since I've been opening up more to my abilities and trying to open my third eye up more, a lot of crazy things have been going on, and I don't know, it's weird. It's hard to explain. But anyway, so I don't keep rambling about a lot of other stuff. So, yeah, about 2 weeks ago, I started, having visions, and not as much dreams anymore, because since I've been opening up more, I've been having more visions than dreams. And I used to dream all the time about the spirits of my brothers, or some other spirits would visit me in my dreams. And I've had dreams about things that are going to happen to people, and a lot of, like, 98, maybe 99% of the time, the dreams don't even come true. So when I have those dreams, I just ignore it. And so, okay, so real quick, I want to add, about 2-3 years ago, it's really crazy. This is kind of how I knew too that I was clairvoyant and stuff. It's because a few years ago, I had a dream. I'm not gonna put any names out there, due to respect and stuff. But I had a dream about somebody that my husband knows. And it still kind of gets to me to this day. It was about 2-3 years ago. I had a dream about somebody my husband knows, and I'm not going to go into too many details, but I had a dream that somebody got in an accident. And how they got in an accident, it was pretty bad, and it was sad. And when I woke up, I just thought, it's just another weird dream. But then I was thinking too, why would I dream about this person getting hurt or dying? I don't do that. I don't think about people in that way. I don't do that. So I was thinking, well, why would I just have this weird dream about somebody that I have never met? And yeah, I don't know. It was weird. So then, I don't even remember. A day or two later, my husband gets a call from that person I had a dream about. He gets a call from the mother. Or the grandmother. I'm not really sure. I can't remember. My memory's so bad. But he gets a call and saying that this person that I dreamt about went missing, and chills just went right through me when my husband told me. And when he told me what happened to the person, I told him I had a dream about it. Everything that happened to that person, I had a dream about. And at first, like I said, a lot of the times my dreams don't even come true. And so I told him what I had a dream about. And it freaked him out too. We were so freaked out. So, it still, it freaks me out. But then, a few days later, I don't know how many days later, we found out that this person, they found the person, they found the body, and the person had passed. And when we found out that the person had passed, I just wanted to start crying my eyes out, because I had a dream that this person, you know, did this happened to this person, and then the person ended up dying. And I wanted to, okay, so I wanted to tell the people, but me and these people have problems. Let me just say, some of my husband's family. In-laws, sometimes you can't get along with. So, and they all call me fake and all this, so they thought, I didn't want to tell them because they would think I'm just trying to cause problems or something like that, you know. So I didn't even bother telling them. But I told my husband everything, and it's weird. But anyway, other than that, I've been having a lot of crazy stuff happening the past 2 weeks. So I have met my spirit guides. And it's just all crazy. But I want to say before I did that, before I met my spirit guides, so for about a week straight, I had the hardest time sleeping. I would stay up between 10 and 11 in the morning and sleep until 7, 8 at night. And I have a bad sleeping schedule as it is, but staying up till 10 or 11 in the morning and sleeping till about 7 or 8 at night, it's been a very long time since I've done that. And I sleep so sound that you wouldn't think that when I wake up and all through the rest of the night I am tired. Like, I feel like my energy has just been drained. And I don't know if it's because I've been opening up more to my abilities and opening my third eye. I don't know. And I noticed too, the past couple weeks, I've been having more and more visions of the spirits from my brother's house, of spirits I've never seen before. I get names popping in my head. I get numbers popping in my head. I write down everything that that happens, or that I see or hear, and these are just notes. Okay, I cannot draw worth a crap with a pen, so this might look like a kid's drawing, but I So there's this new spirit I've been seeing, and she's related to the three from my brother's house. And I lived at my brother's house on and off for 10 years. And not once did I see this one spirit. So I don't know if they were hiding her or she was hiding. I don't know. All I know is I'm seeing her now. And inside, I should have brought it outside. But inside, cat. But inside, I have a drawing of the new spirit that I have been seeing. And so these are the three spirits. There's a female, a boy, and an older man. And I talk to them not like every day, but I hear from them, or I talk to them, or have visions of them every once in a while. Maybe like 3 times a week. Maybe a little bit more. And I've noticed too, I don't know if anybody else who's clairvoyant or anything has this happen, but I could be playing a game on my phone, or watching YouTube, or, you know, on the phone with my husband, or, you know, stuff like that. And all of a sudden, I mean, I space out anyway, but like, I could be reading, like, for instance, if I'm reading this, okay, and I could just zone out for no reason. Like, I'm not doing it. It's like I can't control it. The other day, I was, I think, reading something on my phone, and all of a sudden, my eyes, you know how when you like stare at something so long, your eyes go cross-eyed almost? My eyes started going cross-eyed, like I was zoning out, and I wasn't doing it. Like, I don't know what it was. I don't know if something was telling, if I was trying to have a vision of something, or they were trying to communicate with me. I don't know. I just know that sometimes I just space out, and I don't know why. I don't space out on my own as much as I used to. So when I do space out, it's really, really crazy. It's like I could be sitting there for like 5-10 minutes just spaced out, zoned out, and I don't know why. And I don't try to fight the visions or anything. I just, sometimes it just sneaks up on me. Like, I could be doing this right now, and then all of a sudden I'm zoning out for like 5 minutes of the video. I never know. I haven't yet. I've just been mostly thinking. And there's people out, so I'm like looking all around. But anyway, let me get to this. Okay. I have pages and pages of notes. It's a lot. My bad drawing. I don't know why. I just can't draw good with a pen. I guess because I can't erase it. I don't know. I've never been too good with drawing with a pen. Maybe it's just me. I don't know. But anyway. Okay, let me go to that one page if I can find it. Okay. I don't know. I mean, I basically told a lot. But, so recently, I'll say some things recently, other than the visions and stuff. So, okay, so like, one good example of me zoning off would be, um, um, maybe a few days to a week ago, I was at the doctor's with my mom, and I had this, and that is actually, that's when I was drawing this. Okay, at the doctor's office, I'm sitting there with this and a pen, and these people in the office, and I'm just drawing away and writing away, and I started drawing those spirits, and I was sitting there, and I was just like zoning, looking at the floor, drawing, looking at the floor, drawing. I'm sure some of the people were like, what the hell is she doing? But yeah, that's when I was drawing them. And I've been picking up on the names. I wrote the names and wrote numbers. And I wrote descriptions of the spirits, like age and all that, and what they look like. So the backstory of this, which I kind of should have started with this, to be honest, but I didn't. Because there's just so much to talk about. But to start with, okay, so my mom told me that on her mom's side, so my nanny's side, my great-great-grandmother, as they would call it, or you can call it psychic, medium, whatever you want to call it, but she was born with the veil over her face. And I thought that was pretty cool. You know, it's like, oh, well, maybe now I know where I get it from. And at first I didn't think that I was a medium or clairvoyant or any of that. I just thought, I mean, when I was a lot younger, when I started seeing spirits, I was like, oh, that's normal. Everybody sees ghosts. But then I got older and I was like, oh, okay, so only certain people can see ghosts. And I was like, well, I guess I'm one of those people. So yeah. For 16 years, I've been clairvoyant. And as I get older, it gets, I don't want to say worse, because I've never had a bad experience with the spirits. They're not like mean spirits or anything, but it gets crazier and crazier, let's just say. But I've been, okay, let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4. I picked up on 5 names, and there's 4 spirits that I always see. Actually, I've picked up 6, but there's one name on here. I pick up on Dorothy, and then a couple days ago I picked up on Doris. So I was thinking, is that a separate person, or is that like a nickname for Dorothy? Because I know a lot of people have nicknames with that. So I just didn't write it down. So I was like, well, is that like a nickname for Dorothy, or is that a different spirit? So, a little background on the spirits I see. So, years ago, when I first saw the spirits from from my brother's house, there was 3. A female, a little boy, and an older man. Okay, so before I get into this, to clarify, and to me it clarifies it, I would see these spirits before me and my husband did EVPs and all that. So I saw the female, and then the boy and the older male first. And then me and my husband did EVPs and stuff. And we would mostly do video, you know, just in case orbs or whatever. Or we have had doors open and close and lights turn on and off, little things like that. Doesn't bother us. None of them ever hurt us, harmed us, anything. They were nice spirits, so we just let them do what they want to do. And if they want to communicate, then we'll communicate. But most of the time, they didn't really communicate. Every time me and my husband would either record EVPs or do the video, they would never show themselves or anything like that, you know? They wouldn't show as an orb or anything. So, one day we were doing a video, and I can't remember how long the video was. There's been a few times we got in videos or just EVPs. And one day we got, well, let me say this. Okay, my brother was at work, so he wasn't even home. My sister-in-law, my brother's ex, my sister-in-law, her boyfriend, and my niece and nephew were downstairs. They were all downstairs. They were all asleep. It was like 1 or 2 in the morning. And my nephew was probably about 2.5 at this time. And, so in the video, we got a little boy saying, "Do you want to play?" And it's not like the kind of creepy type of "do you want to play?" It was like a little boy like, "Do you want to play?" I can't really do it, but you know, it's like a little kid saying, "Do you want to play?" And chills just went through my body because me and my husband knew my nephew was asleep and he was young at this time. So he couldn't say, "Do you want to play?" clearly like that. And then a few times we caught a female singing or humming, and it wasn't me. I sing, but I wasn't singing at the time. And it wasn't my voice. And I don't hum. Sometimes I do. Sometimes I really don't. And my ex-sister-in-law, they were asleep. Because every time we caught stuff, it was when my brother was at work and everybody else was asleep. And if it was somebody, like anybody else in the house, you would hear them, you know, because the stairs make kind of like a squeaky noise. So you'd be able to hear them. But there was nobody. Then, in one of the rooms, we caught the older male talking. And you can tell it's an older male. It has that deep, kind of like a raspy type voice. And once I heard all that, it clarified me that my visions were real. And me and my husband were just like, wow, that's crazy. Okay, so the spirits are nice. They're kind of like, well, the female and the boy isn't too much in the jokesters. The older man is a jokester. One day me and my husband were walking, about to go outside, and all of a sudden the basement door opens up slowly and there's nobody else around it. And the older man would be the one opening and closing doors and all that. He wouldn't be trying to scare us, really. He'd be like joking around like, "Hey, I'm here," you know, like, you know, that's how they would let everybody know that they're there. Is they would open or close doors, mostly open. Um, every once in a while the lights would like uh turn on and off. But not much. They didn't really do that much. They more like open and close doors mostly. Or make noises like a knock on the wall or something like that. But anyway, the oldest female, um, so they never tell me their names. All these names pop up in my head, but they won't tell me their names, and I don't know why. It's like, y'all know me for so long, why not tell me your name? But I don't keep bugging them, like, if they don't want me knowing their name, that's fine. But, what the hell? Cat messing with my dad's truck. Anyway, the oldest girl, they're all nice, but okay, so the oldest girl, she is always sad. I don't really know exactly why. She has a story, but she won't tell me, like, that when you're sad or something and your like family member or friends like, what's wrong, or something like that, and there's something bad that happened to you, you just you don't feel comfortable telling somebody. Well, that's her. She does not want to tell me, and I really don't know why. So yeah. The boy, he's playful. Like I said, he said, do you want to play? And um you can tell he's young. I picked up he's between 5 and 7 years old, so he's pretty young. But anyway, there's so many cats in this apartment complex, it's crazy. And then the older man, sometimes I've seen him, he's kind of grumpy, but he's the kind of old man that he's really, really nice, and he's kind of a jokester, but sometimes just like everybody in this world, you have your bad days. But even when he's grumpy, he doesn't take anything out on you. He's not mean to you. He tries his hardest to be nice, even when he's in a bad mood. But the female I picked up she's between 20 and 22 years old, so younger than me. She doesn't really talk much. She sings more than anything. She has brown eyes. She has medium length black hair, about my length, but her hair is straight, not curly like this. Her hair is like straight. And okay, so then the boy, he likes to talk. He is a talker. He's a social person. And like I said, he's between 5 and 7 years old, so he's pretty young. He has green eyes and brown curly hair. I don't know how to describe it. It's short curly hair. I don't know how to really describe it. Like I said, ignore the drawing, but that's the little boy right there. I'm bad at drawing. That's why I don't like drawing with pens. I'm so bad at it. Then the older man, I picked up he's between 55 and 62 years old. So he's not old, but of course he's the older. He's the female's father. These cats, man. He doesn't really talk much. He does stuff more than he talks. He has green eyes, short gray white hair, and the drawing is just so horrible, you can't tell. But they look like they're from the 1800s, the way they're dressed. And then this new girl I see, she's between the ages of 16 and 18. She is the other girl's sister. So she's pretty young. She has green eyes, long, black, dark brown hair. To describe it, it's brown, but it's like a really, really dark brown where it's almost black. Like, really dark brown. But yeah. Next time I'll show the picture of that girl. But these cats use my dad's truck like a damn jungle gym. I swear. No, my tablet won't stay. Okay. That's a bad view. Sorry, guys. No. Oh, at least y'all can see me. Okay. More notes. So, here, I'll tell y'all the names I've been picking up. So, a lot of these names are just normal names you hear, but I haven't heard these names in a long time. Except a couple of them. So, I pick up John, Philip, Sarah, except this Sarah doesn't have the H, it's S-A-R-A. And then Margaret, Dorothy, and Edwin. And I don't know if any of those names go with these spirits or not. I'm not sure. But yeah, that's the names I pick up. So now on to the spirit guides. Now, the first spirit guide I saw is a female. She has long brown hair. It's not super long, but longer than mine, let's just say. And her name is Galea. Galea. And honest to God, I have never heard that name before. So, I don't know how I would make that up. I've never heard that name before. But, I looked up the name, and the meaning of it gave me chills. The fact that the meaning of it, I'll just read it. Okay, it says, the act of producing or causing to exist, the act of creating, this is crazy. The fact of being created, something that is or has been created, the creation, the original bringing into existence of the universe by God. Now, when I read that, I can't even explain what I was thinking. I mean, some of y'all may be thinking, well, that's just, a coincidence, I guess. But the fact that my spirit guide's name is Galea, and it's talking about the original bringing into existence of the universe by God, that is, I don't know. And like I said, I have never heard of this name, so therefore I've never looked this name up until now, because I was like, you know what, I wonder what these names mean, because I'm all about name meanings and, stuff like that. So I looked it up, and that was the meaning of it. And yeah. So my second spirit guide is a male. He has short brown hair, brown eyes, and his name is David. Now, that is a popular name, we already know. So, so yeah. That is my spirit guides. So yeah, I mean, that's just a lot of it right there. But yeah, recently, like, my sleeping pattern had changed, but now it's pretty good now. I mean, I had to wake up early this morning and yesterday for my mom's doctor's appointments. So yeah, but other than that, before that, for about a week straight, I want to say, my sleeping pattern just changed so fast. Like, usually I'll stay up till about 5 or 6 in the morning. Late, I know, right? I have insomnia, so yeah. Insomnia, sleep apnea, and all that is not a good combination. Mixed with ADD and all that, it's just, ugh, it's crazy. So, for about a week straight, I stayed up till between 10 and 11 in the morning and slept until 7 or 8 at night. And, I mean, I've had that type of sleep schedule before, but it's been a while. And I don't know why. Like, and when I was asleep, I slept so good. Like, I did not wake up through the night. I wake up through the night because I'm either too cold, too hot, I gotta use the bathroom, or I'm thirsty, stuff like that. But I slept so peaceful, and even though my schedule was messed up, I slept so good. And then it stopped maybe 3 days ago. I woke up about 3 days ago. I woke up about 2 or 3 in the afternoon, and I was like, well, this is crazy. Okay. And then I thought the next day I'd be doing the same thing. Nope, I got sleep. And then I went to bed. I mean, I still go to bed late. I went to bed about 5:30 this morning and woke up about 11 this morning. And I'm still up. I don't take naps ever. I mean, it doesn't matter how tired I am, I try my best to stay awake. There's been a few times that I'd stay up. I mean, I have stayed up for 48 hours before. And don't ask me how. I don't really drink coffee. I even would take sleeping pills. They don't help. I've been on prescription sleeping pills. They don't help. So, sometimes me sleeping doesn't happen. So, I thought it was kind of strange that since I've been doing this, my sleep pattern was messed up. Now it's better. I mean, it's only been 3 days since it's been better. But it just, I don't know, it didn't make sense. Like, I was like, why am I staying up so late and sleeping so late? And a lot of things have been better since I've been doing this. My life, I mean, I still have drama, of course, and I still have some things some bad things going on, but everything's just been better since I've been doing it. And it's so weird. Like, people have been treating me better. I've been having somewhat better luck. I don't know what it is. It's just crazy. I'm I did not expect that things would be better in my life by doing this. And I don't know. It's really, really, really crazy. I don't know. It's crazy though. But I'm going to continue doing what I do, and I'm going to continue, you know, my abilities. I'm going to continue doing whatever I want to do. And people that think I'm copying them, let them think that. Whatever helps them sleep at night. If people think I'm fake, okay. If you think I'm fake, then I'm fake. Whatever. But I know who I am and I know what I am. And I feel like I've changed since I've been doing this. I've been more positive, and I have not I still get depressed, but I have not been as depressed as I used to be. I would sometimes fall asleep crying because of my depression. I I'm always cheerful. I For the past 2 weeks I have been nothing but in a good mood. I've been positive. I don't let haters or mean people, I don't let them affect me. I've just been a better person. I've always been a good person, but I don't know, things have just changed. I've been feeling a lot better. Um, I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's a combination of everything I've been doing, and I don't know what I'm trying to say, really. I don't know exactly what it is that is making me so much happier and more positive. Like, people, like I said, people calling me fake. People saying I'm copying somebody else when I'm not. I am who I am. I don't have to prove myself to anybody. And if there's people out there that think I'm fake or think I'm just making this all up, then think what you want. These people that call me fake and all this, that my husband knows, they've never met me in person. I've talked to them on the phone, I've texted with them, and like I said, it's my husband's family. And I've had problems with them for a while. And back then, I used to let every word that came out of their mouth, it used to always hurt me. I used to always cry because I always tried my best to get along with them. And they choose not to. So now, like I said, next month I'll be 27 years old. I am creeping up on 30, and I do not have time for drama. People keep harassing me on Instagram and stuff, saying I'm fake, saying I'm fat, saying all this. And you know what? It goes through one ear and out the other. I ignore all of it. I don't reply back. I just let them say whatever they want to say. And I just laugh. Because it's like, if you have time to harass me and bully me and call me all these names and say all this stuff when you don't even know, you've never even met me, then clearly all you think about is me, and your obsession with me needs to stop, and you obviously have no life if you're just going to harass somebody and bully them when they're not even doing anything. I will post a picture up of me, no caption or anything, just a picture of me, and they'll say, you look like you gained weight, or you're fat. I'm a big girl, I'll admit it, but you know what? I'm proud of who I am. I'm clairvoyant, and I love being clairvoyant. And if other people think I'm copying them or if I'm a fake, so be it. You know, I don't have time for this crap. I'm Life's too short. I mean, when you sit down and you think about how old you are, you realize you have been through a lot of crap in your life, and you realize I need to, you know, be more positive, or I need to live a better life, or I need to live my life while I can. And people constantly harass me, and I've been bullied all of my life, and I mean all. I've been bullied since I was since first grade. I've been called Four Eyes. I used to wear glasses. I've been called Rabbit because I got these, big front teeth. I don't care. I've been called a pig. I've been called every name, like every name in the book. And people have told lies about me on social media. But you know what? I don't let it get to me no more. Back then, I used to be depressed and sad and everything because of all the harassment and bullying. And now it's like, you know what? Say what you want. I know who I am. I know the truth. If you want to go on social media and tell all these people lies about me, go ahead. You're making yourself look really, really stupid. And you're proving to everybody that you're bullying me, you're harassing me. Because what I do is when they comment on my stuff and say bad stuff, I look at it and delete. And I know a lot of people out there, I'm sure y'all are saying, oh, block them. With these people, it's easier said than done. These people, one of them has made a Facebook of a friend of mine and pretended to be them. And I'm sure they have pretended to be other people too. I mean, they have other personas. They have other fake names. And they'll even use their children's name, but yet put their picture. And it's like, why are you going to put your own picture as the profile picture when it's your child's name? That's a fake account right there. And it's ridiculous. It really, really is. But anyway, sorry this is so long. This is, I think, the longest video I have ever made. And, yeah. It might be kind of boring. I don't know. But I just figured I'd end it with some positivity. Even though I know I was talking about drama in my life. But it's good therapy, But, anyway, when or if there's any more stuff going on or anything else happens, I will definitely let y'all know. And maybe next time it won't be as long as a video. That's over an hour. Wow. Anyway, I still need to go to the big cemetery during the day. I've been meaning to. It's just that sleep schedule I had, I didn't wake up until nighttime. So I was like, I know I could have went in the morning, but it's like, it's real rainy right now, so it's definitely not a good time to go now. I don't want to get sick again. Which I probably will get sick, or I might be getting sick. I don't know. But anyway, I will let y'all know if any more things go on or whatever, I guess that's all I really want to talk about. I mean, of course there's more, but it's already over an hour long. But I might make another video just because I don't know. I mean, let me know in the comment section if y'all want me to start. I mean, I know there's a lot of YouTubers that do this, like use like Reddit and all that, and read these stories. And I thought, that sounds kind of fun. I like watching when they do that. It's like a bedtime story almost, a creepy one though, because usually when I watch the stuff, it's at night, and that's the best time to watch that stuff, I think. I might be the only one. I love the paranormal. I love scary stuff. So, yeah. But let me know what else y'all want me to post. I mean, I know I've posted a lot of cemetery stuff and then this, but let me know if y'all want me to start doing other paranormal stuff or scary stuff. I need to think of some more things. Yeah. But anyway, I gotta stop rambling. Anyway, guys, I hope y'all enjoy this. Sorry again that's so long, but there was just really a lot that I wanted to say. But anyway, if y'all could just like this video if y'all enjoyed it, which I hope y'all did. Subscribe to my channel so you can, see more stuff from me. I'll start thinking of some things to do. Yeah. Alright guys, well, like and subscribe, and just let me know if there's anything else y'all think I should start doing. Give me some ideas. But anyway guys, hope y'all have a wonderful evening, morning, wherever you are. I hope you have a wonderful day and a blessed one. But I will talk to y'all guys later. Bye.